Hey guys, welcome to lesson 6, and first we're going to start off by comparing numbers using the greater than, less than, or equal to symbol. So let's do number 1 together. So 545 is blank than 534, so let's try plugging in these symbols. So first, 545 is greater than 534. Does that make sense? If you think about it, it is true that 545 is greater than 534. This is a bigger value. And let's also try number 11. 2,947 is blank than 3,949. So again, let's plug in these symbols. 2,949 is greater than 3,949. Does that make sense? Well, if you think about it, it is not true. That does not make sense. This number is not bigger than this number. Let's plug in the less than symbol now. 2,947 is less than 3,949. Does that make sense? And if you think about it, it is true that 2,949 is smaller than 3,949, so we're going to draw the less than symbol. And you guys could try these other problems, and I'll meet you soon. Okay, now we're going to do place value. So we have to write the value of the underlying digits. So let's go over this example together. So for example, in the number 154, 5 is underlined, and the 5 is in the tens place, which means there are 5 tens, which is 50. And so let's try number 2 together. The given number is 894, and the 8 is underlined, and 8 is in the hundreds place. So this means there's 8 100ths, which is 800. And let's try number 5 together. In the number 855, the 5 is underlined, which is in the tens place. And this shows that there are 5 tens. So this is the same as 50. 5 tens is 50 if we write it as a number. And let's try number 8. In the number 707, this is underlined 7, which is in the ones place. And 7, which is just in the ones place, is written like this. It's a 1-digit value. It's just 7. And let's move on to the next page. Now we're going to put numbers in order from smallest to largest. So here, let's look at number 1 together. Out of all the values here, 232 is the smallest. So we're going to put that first. And I'm going to cross this out. The next smallest number is 530. So let's cross that out and write that here. The next smallest number is 572. Let's cross that out. The next smallest number is 604. The next smallest is 819. And lastly, the largest number is 825. Make sure to look at all of your numbers after you do it and check if it's in order. And as you could see, the values here are all in order from smallest to largest. And you guys try the other ones. And now we're going to do the expanded form, which is pretty much adding values like these. So let's do number 1 together. So we're going to add 900 plus 30 plus 2. And an easy method to do this is to add, you just have to write the ones value, which is the 2. Then when we add the 30, we have to write the tens value, which is a 3. And then we have to add the hundreds value here of 900, which is just 9. And we could also check if our answer is correct by actually writing it vertically and adding it. So 900 plus 30 plus 2. Let's do this. So 0 plus 2 is 2. 0 plus 3 is 3. And the 9, it just comes down. And these are equal to each other. So this also worked. This is a faster method to just add how you do normally. And let's try number 5 together, which is 8,000 plus 500 plus 40 plus 8. So we're going to start off with the ones place. It's 8. The tens value is a 4. The hundreds value here is a 5. And lastly, the thousands value here is an 8. So the answer to 8,000 plus 500 plus 40 plus 8 is 8,548. And let's try this. Now we have to put these values into expanded form. We have to now do what we did the opposite. So let's try number 3. So here, the ones digit here is a 9, so we're going to add a 9 here, just 9. This tens digit is 1, which means there's 1 10, which is just 10. Then there's 2 100s, which is equal to 200. And the 8 here, the thousands place is an 8, which means this value is 8,000. And let's move on to this page. Let's do number 2 together. Jack is putting books into his bookcase. His bookcase can fit 300 books. He currently has 234 books in there. How many more books can he fit in there? So if you read this, we could tell this is a subtraction question since it's asking how many more can he fit in there. So we're going to subtract 300 by 234 books. So we're going to do 300 minus 234. So we first have to borrow, so this turns into a 10, and the 0 here turns into a 9. This value here, since this is a 0, to borrow again, turns into a 2. 10 minus 4 is 6. 9 minus 3 is 6. And 2 minus 2 is 0, so he needs 66 more books. He could fit 66 more books in there. And let's try number 3 together. It says, in 1 minute, Kelly can write 6 long sentences. How many sentences can she write in 10 minutes? And if you guys read this, this is a multiplication problem. So we're going to do 10 times 6, which is also the same thing as adding this value, the number 10, 6 times, which is the same thing as 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10, and one more, plus 10, which is equal to 60. So she could write 60 sentences in 10 minutes. I hope you guys understood this lesson and see you guys next time. Bye!